Okay, today we're going to be talking about STLP, and we're going to do actually two presentations. One is going to be an overview of all of STLP, and then the second video is going to delve more in depth into the projects, which are the first things that are up. So, and I'd like to thank Jeff Sabowski, who is the Chief STLP enthusiast. That's his new title, apparently. There's a little Bitmoji of Jeff, actually, pretty clear representation of what Jeff looks like. And so Jeff put this slide together for the DLC network, and I thought it was pretty good, so I thought it would share it with you all. So he has the things kind of go around numbered, and so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go through the numbers. And so we've done number one and introduced Jeff there. And then if you're on the STLP listserv, you get a lot of, or you're the coordinator, you get emails from Jeff. So you might want to make sure that you don't just delete those. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go to the Get Recognized tab here and get recognized. A lot of you have already done that. I would encourage everybody to do that, whether you're going to do a project or do anything, go to state, do a digital project online, anything. It is helpful for the state, for Jeff to get funding for things with having, he can say, I have this many STLP programs in Kentucky. So to get recognized, all you need to do is just click on this link, and I'll be sharing this out with everybody. You click on this link and you fill out the information to get organized. The third thing we'll talk about are badges. Badges have changed. There's like 125 of them now. There used to be like 6, and there were just different ways. They're kind of one of the first ones is a Get Recognized badge, and so you could make a STLP website, put all your badges there that you had, or you could make a Padlet with them all on there, what you did for them, all those kind of things, all different kinds of them. Like I said, there's 125 of them now, and they're very easy to claim. You don't really have to. You just kind of get them. So that's number 3. So number 4 is the one we're going to touch on some here, but we're going to go in more in depth in the second video. This is a project. The projects are what you do at regionals. You see right here, it says regionals are virtual now this year with a live discussion with the judges by Zoom. You have to register by November the 15th, and then the pitch is December 6th through the 10th. It's a whole week, the first week in December, where you would be assigned a time to do your elevator pitch for your project. And so, those of you that are new, the projects can be thought of as technology science fair. It's that same kind of feel to it. Once you get to the second and third level, and level 4 is the championship. That's like winning. But there's launch, and then there's level 1, there's level 2, level 3, and level 4. So the launch is you go through and you decide what you're going to do, and then the level 1 is where you would talk to the judge via Zoom, telling them what you're going to do, and there's a rubric of what you're going to do, how it benefits the what you're going to do, how it benefits your community, and community is very broad. What technology you're going to use, who you're going to collaborate with, how you're going to announce your project to the world or share it with the world. And so those are the things that are in the rubric for the project. And we'll do those, get into those in more in depth in the second video. The next thing, so that's regionals. So when we talk about regionals, we're talking mostly about projects. There's also, for high school, there's a thing for engineers to apply. There's also some social media things. There's a social media reporters and there's cyber reporters. But those are going to be done different this year than they were before. So, projects, they are in 3 levels. The first level happens at regionals, the second and third levels happen at state. And then if you win, there's one winner in each category, elementary, middle, and high. And then there's another overall technology. It's like the best use of technology. That's kind of goes through all three, but it's the one that has. It's usually a high school that wins that, but not always. But it's the best use of technology. So there's actually 4 winners, and those 4 winners go to present at the International uh, Technology and Learning Conference for the summer. This year, I think it's in New Orleans this year. And so they would present, it's in the summer and it's all expenses paid for the winning team. So that's kind of a cool thing. So that is a quick overview of projects. We'll get into much more detail in the next video. So after projects is DPOG, which stands for Digital Projects Online Judging, which is the best uh, name anybody could come up with for that. Not the world's greatest acronym, but these are just what they say they are. They're digital projects that are all online and they're judged online. So there's what, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 different things you can be in. And you can do as many or as few as you want. The kind of the trick to the digital projects is to find things that teachers are already doing in the school and find a way to fit it into one of the categories. You can also make things specifically for the categories, but like book trailers, I know a lot of librarians do book trailers. Those could fit in a couple of different categories. There's 3D design. There's some engineering classes. There's some technology classes. Use SketchUp. Use different things. Twin motion. Um, and the like horticulture people use twin motion, or there's some other things, 3D animation things. Um, just all kinds. There's just all kinds of things that can be done. Kind of the automatic light went off on me, so we'll just have to look a little spookier here. Kind of get a Halloween theme going for us. And so those digital online projects, the and you click on them and you'll see all 30 whatever of them. The trick to those, or the way to get the best uh, work out of those, is to be able to just find things in the school and kind of make them fit into the project. So, number 6. All right. Number 6 is it talks about the super sheet, which also is kind of leads into number 7. But this is the digital online judging. There's a Minecraft and it's what schools can be. And so what you do is you do Minecraft however you want to. You can do it with the school one, you can do it with a kids can do their own. And what they'll do is they'll video it so that most like a screencastify or whatever. So it doesn't matter what they're going to submit is the video of it. And there's a rubrics. And so anything on the digital projects, what you want to do is you want to make sure that there's a division for some of them. If you'll notice down here, service team block code is only for 6 through 12. And then service team live production is only K through 8. And so different ones are different. Make sure that they have them for your age group. And then how many can apply? Some of them you can only do 1 entry per school, some have 2. And so this is the super sheet. And the super sheet is kind of where everything is, and all in one spot, so you don't have to try to search through the STLP website. It's much better now than it used to be, but the STLP website used to be terrible to try to search and find things. But now, if you're looking, just anything you're looking for, there it'll be. Over time, sometimes you'll get tabs down here. There'll be regional tabs, uh, D, D, DPOJ tabs, and then there'll be state challenge tabs. So there are different tabs can go through, and then here's some logo design, 3D design, what it is, the rubrics coming soon. So whoever's just the lead on this, every STLP category has a lead. So if you have a question, what you need to do in it at some point in the super sheet, it'll say leads. There'll be a tab for leads. And so if you have a question, you can go straight to the lead. And then here's all the different badges, and the super sheet, really a good place to go. Everything's all in one place. That's the best thing about it. And that actually moved from, this was the Minecraft, what schools can do, was just about Minecraft. And then this is the different things that you can talk about. So that's number 6. We're on our way to number 7. Number 7 is all the level up posters that you can get. These are there are new state technology standards, and the technology standards are empowered, and then these are things that go along with them. So they're an empowered learner, digital citizen, knowledge constructor, innovative designer, computational thinker, creative communicator, and a global collaborator. And if you kind of look at our own uh, profile of a graduate and those things, they're very similar. And they can really kind of go to each other. So that was number 7. Number 8, the quick shots. All through October, Jeff will be giving quick little uh, things on Google Meet about, and he's going to record them. They're live at 4:30. They're only 20 minutes, and he goes through a lot of different things. And like the first one was about getting recognized. The second one, and it goes right along with these. So if you want to get into those, you can click there and get on those. 8, 7, that's all. Okay. He doesn't really go into here the third. So we've kind of gone over 2 big things, which is the projects, and the digital projects online judging. The third piece of this, and I'm guessing because they don't know yet whether it's going to be virtual or live. Last I heard, it's going to be live, is state championship. And the state championship has over close to 50 different on site challenges that you can do. Some of them you have to do work before you get there, like game design, and the robotics ones you have to have won, and I think it's one or come in and or be a runner up in a regional, one of the regionals. But some of them you just sign up and participate. Um, like the one I can think of would be the Spiro Hero would be one. Um, Another one would be they have a quick recall, technology quick recall, and those you just sign up for. And but there'll be more. And this year, right now, tentatively, um, state finals are in the last right now are the last of April. So I think it's for us it's like 2 weeks after spring break. I can't remember exactly the date. I just know it's in April. It's not in May. It's towards the end of April. But I'm assuming the reason he didn't put it on this slide is because he's not sure yet whether we're going to be able to have it uh, in person, which I know is what he would prefer to do. But there are a lot of schools that uh, prohibit field trips right now. And we all know how the whole bus situation and all that. So we'll just kind of have to stay tuned for that. So this has been a really quick overview kind of for new people. Like what is STLP and why should we do it? And the what it is all these different things. The why we should do it are all these things in number 7. And I've been the kind of district coordinator of STLP for about 12 years, I guess. The first year, I think we took 5 kids to state. The year before the pandemic, which is what 2019, we took 145 kids to state. So what I would really like, what the problem has been since the pandemic hit, our participation is really tanked. Just people, I know everybody's kind of, hanging on in different things, but I'd really like to see us ramp up our participation and the the projects. I think you'll see in the next video that the projects really aren't that big a thing. It's not anything that's insurmountable. Um, I think as a new person, maybe if you're not really sure what the projects are about, I would start here at the digital projects online judging. Those need to be in, I think, by, let's see here, important dates. And the important dates. See how I went right to the super sheet? That's what you do. That's the thing. Don't worry about the STLP website. The super sheet is the thing you want to go to. Let's see, December 6th through 7th. February 4th is the deadline to submit links for the digital project online judging. So, what you do is you put in the link to where you can find it. Uh, Usually, just make it a Google Drive, put it in um, the STLP coordinators Google Drive. The students' drives are not accessible by outside people, but the faculty Google Drives are accessible by anybody in the state if you share it for everybody. If depending on the way you make the share things, students, they can't, they can share to people, but they can't share from people. That's the other way around. So, but it's just easier if you make it, the easiest thing to do is to make a STLP website with Google Sites and just put all the stuff in there. And if you have trouble or don't know how to do that, contact me and I will walk you through it. It's really simple. And then the deadline for state champion to sign up for state, any kind of challenges and everything, is March the 25th. And we are hopefully going to have STLP April the 20th at Rupp Arena. So that's kind of where we are with that. That's STLP in a nutshell. If you have more questions about STLP, please let me know, and I will do everything I can to help you through uh, navigating what needs to be done and all that kind of stuff. And hopefully, we'll get our participation back up to where it was before the pandemic. Everybody have a great day.